Hello, guys.
Welcome to our 11 subscribers. I think we're gonna have 12 soon because Luis said if I send it to him, he'll subscribe.
Oh, that's a good idea. I don't even know if Luke's subscribed. Maybe we'll have.
We might have 13. We'll have increased our subscriber count maybe by 20% by next week.
I believe in us. We are
I
women in
believe
STEM.
I believe in us. Okay, I have the most exciting news, and I wanted to tell you right away when it happened, but then I thought, let's save it for the pod because
This
I
is
want
my
to
real
see
reaction,
your
guys.
real reaction. Okay, before I tell you what it is, what do you think it is?
That you're moving.
Almost. Really
Okay.
good. That's a really good guess.
Thank
Okay,
you.
really, really good guess. We bought an RV.
God.
Yeah, we bought an RV. Guess how much we got it for?
Um, 30,000?
$9,500. It's older.
Holy tits. That's
Holy
amazing.
tits. It's older. Um, it's a 2006 RV, but see, I love that because I think the older things are better quality,
So
actually.
true, yeah.
So it's 39 feet long.
Wow.
So it really doesn't give RV vibes. It
Right.
gives tiny home vibes.
Oh my God, you have to send me everything
Yeah.
right after this.
Yeah. So we're so excited. So
I'm excited.
we're not sure on the timeline of like actually moving, but we went in this guy and his family had been living in this RV for 4 years.
Cool.
Yeah, they were living at one of the campgrounds in Nashville.
Hmm.
And actually, one of the ones that we went to look at when we were originally, if you've been listening to earlier episodes of the pod, you would know that me and Louise have been like looking into this idea for a while to
Yeah.
bring our cost of living down so we can rent out the place we live in now and so we could like save up for our future home.
Hmm.
But when we went to go look at campgrounds, it, it was more expensive than our mortgage. It was like 2,100 a month.
Right.
So anyway, they were living at one of those campgrounds and they finally were able to buy a home and they
Oh,
closed on their home like last Monday. I'm like so happy for them in
perfect timing.
a very like small town outside of Nashville, and I'm really
Mm.
excited for them, so happy for them. But that being said, like it's been lived in, so like it's in good condition.
Oh, good. It's not
They
like hasn't been used for like 20 years kind
Yeah,
of thing.
they literally up until Friday were living in it and have
Wow.
been for 4 years, which I think is so amazing. And so it was the couple and then two teenagers, and they all fit in there like
Mm.
comfortably, nicely. So not sure on like the timing, but our plan is we're gonna go ahead whenever my dad can take some time off because he has a truck that can haul it. He's gonna come down here and bring it up to Illinois and TBD, like when we will move into it and start building the house.
Okay, so you're gonna live on the land and then
We're
have you
not
ever
going to live on
talked?
that land. We're going to
Okay.
live at my grandparents' farm.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so they have like multiple properties. So there's the farm that they live on, and then there's the farm a couple miles down the road. That's where they're going to give us some acres.
Okay.
So we're gonna live in the RV on their farm, which is gonna be so nice because they're obviously getting older and
Hmm.
we can be like right there if they need help, which like all of the family is very close in the surrounding area and people like are able to like help them a lot. But I just think it'll be so nice for me and Luis to be able to help them a little bit more because we
Totally.
don't have kids
Yeah,
and we haven't been there, so everybody else has been pitching in for like a long time.
right.
We can kind of like take our turn a little bit.
It's so funny how we always say like we're on the same timeline because like now we're really we're really gonna be on the same timeline. Like but two city girls that moved back to their hometowns that probably swore that they were never gonna live in their hometowns.
Oh,
I
yeah.
was the worst teenager about being like, I'm never living here again.
I like my old Facebook posts are so bad. Like when I would like, oh my God, when I would like drive back home to like visit or for
Hmm.
whatever reason from Nashville, and I would post on Facebook, like, I know I've crossed into the state of Illinois because it smells like cow shit.
Mm. I mean,
Yeah,
same here, honestly. There's so much farmland. Like, same here.
it smells like cow shit and broken dreams, you know? And I would like say stuff like that all the time. But here I am, humbled and poor. The world
Back
has
to my roots.
The world has sucked every dollar it possibly can from me, and I don't want to work. So what should I do?
Time to go home.
What else can I do? But no, I'm so excited. I'm actually like so excited for us to get to live in the RV for a little while because I just feel like that's very much our vibe and our style.
And you can still go. Like, you can still travel. Like, you
Yeah.
can still, well, can you, what does it, can you? I don't know.
We won't, honestly, we won't be traveling with the RV because
Mm.
we don't own anything that can pull it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So it
Gotcha.
needs like a big ass, honking ass diesel truck to pull it. And we're not going to
Mm,
buy one of those right now. But potentially in the future, that's something that we could do. Like for right
totally.
now, we're going to like stay in and get the house built. But eventually, yeah. Or there's this like lake close by. It's called Oak Run.
Hmm.
And Louis has like a membership there, and a lot of people that have memberships there, they park their RVs there and then they can go there on the weekends. So that's
Oh,
for the
cool.
future, like a potential thing that we could do.
Hmm.
But yeah, super, super excited about it that it worked out and like very excited about the price and that we didn't have to spend
Yeah,
tons and tons and tons of money. And
seriously.
like I think that's going to be such a good thing for us to just have like a very cheap living situation and just work and pay for the house like as we go. Because then there's like no rush in getting it up because we have a place to live.
Right. And do you guys know like what kind of house you want to build? Like, are you trying to do prefab or are you trying to do like build from the ground up?
I
Like,
think barn dominium.
love. Oh my God.
Yeah, pretty
I love
sure.
every choice that you make. That's why you're my best friend.
Pretty sure. Like, doesn't, I mean, I feel like that
Love.
just gives the vibe because they are simple and like chill to put up. But
Toads.
then you can make the inside really cozy. And that's what I told Louise. I was like, look, I'm okay with kind of like whatever as long as we can make the inside like homey and like cozy. That's just what I want.
Hmm.
That's
It
really
has
all
to
I
feel
want.
like, yeah, like cozy. Yeah, I
Yeah.
totally agree.
Yeah. But I love barn dominiums,
I
like
love that.
the simplicity of them. I love.
I have one extreme request for a barn dominium if I had one. I would love just like a massive, like 12-foot glass sliding door to go outside. I saw one of those look
Okay.
like you're insane. I saw one of those when we were like my mom was looking at houses in New Orleans and obviously, a lot of the houses in New Orleans are gentrified, so
Yeah.
they're like flipped really quickly. But they would just be the most regular houses on the outside, and then you go in, and they would have like the most insane like edits to them,
Yeah.
and most of them are shotgun style, similar to my house, which is just like straight back and forth, like door.
Does shotgun
Um,
style does that just mean that like if I walked in the front door and shot a gun, the bullet would go out the other door? Is that that?
Yeah, they're great for pl like places like New Orleans where you need exits quickly with like flood zones.
Mm-hmm.
So they're super great for that. And like I guess it's similar to like a double wide trailer too,
Okay.
because it's
Yeah.
like exit. But mine would be considered like a double because we have our living space on one and then we have all of the bedrooms. So it's literally like a straight line of bedrooms on
Okay.
this side of my house.
Yeah.
And all the doors are connected. So
Mhm.
you could walk from my son's room all the way to Luke's office. There's doors. It's all open. But
I love,
we block off the doors because it's like kind of weird, you know? It's
yeah.
like, yeah. So, and then same here. It's like mudroom, kitchen, dining room, living
Yeah.
room. And it's just like straight line.
Yeah.
But yeah, so this one shotgun house, it was just a single shotgun, and which is kind of a weird layout and to begin with. But you went to the back, and the back was their master that went out into their backyard, and they had this giant like slide, and they took it all the way to the ceiling. Just this giant sliding glass door that walked out into like a big field of bamboo. And I was like, where are we? Like, this is
Um,
everything. And it was such, and it was kind of like farmhouse vibes. Like, they had like farmhouse sinks, like the farmhouse aesthetic, but then just this giant, like, glass barn door. It was fascinating. And it was on the wheels and everything, like how barn doors are, but it was glass.
yeah,
Loved it. So
yeah.
that's my only request in your home.
Okay, well, I'll see what I can do. My requests are coziness and
Love.
a patio. Like I want like a nice patio.
Which, yeah, like with a good sunset, like,
Yeah, with like all
hmm
the good stuff. So, but yeah, I think that all the moves that we're making are definitely getting us closer to our goal, which our goal is to be like just debt free as we
hmm
can be, and not be like just stuck in this paying
hell,
all these bills all the time.
this being
Like, I
real.
mean, just so there's just not so much pressure. I mean, living in the city is great for a lot of reasons, but there's like so everything's so much money. And especially with the way that Nashville's growing, like me and Seth was here the other week and we wanted to go to this like ice cream shop. And so we go and we park across the street and they want $16 to park for an hour. I was like, I can't do this.
And
I
nothing's
can't live
and
like this.
and nothing's like even going on. Like maybe for like a fair day, but like
Nothing's going on.
$16 for nothing.
Like just to park in a parking lot. I said, I
Ugh,
can't do this. I can't
that's absurd.
not do this. So we just ended
No.
up parking illegally and not paying, but it worked out.
Weird.
But you know what I mean? Like I'm not doing it. I'm not
Mm-mm.
partaking.
No. No,
Like
it's not worth it.
paying to park my car,
Mhm.
you know?
Well, it's like this is such a, if there are younger girls listening, this is just such a testament to like where you are at life because when you are like in your early 20s, it's so fun to like just go and get out of your life to
Yeah.
really get a good
Yeah.
perspective on life.
Hmm.
And but there's nothing wrong with like ever coming back home and just like being
Yeah.
comfortable at home and feeling safe and being around safe people and like
Yeah.
I think about that a lot with like famous people that tour constantly. I'm like, man, the inconsistency of like not ever having a home must get
Mhm.
really exhausting, you know? Just
Mhm.
like walking around other people's towns like endlessly, you know? That
Mhm.
probably does something to your mind. But I don't think there's anything wrong with going back home, you know?
There's nothing wrong with leaving and there's nothing wrong with returning at
Mm-hmm.
all. And I mean, for me personally, it was really a good thing for me to like leave and learn and experience
Right.
different things and like get to where I have these healthy boundaries with
Mm-hmm.
relationships and stuff, you know? Just learning not to be a people pleaser and learning not to like be I don't know. I don't even know what like the term is. But just that like it's a you can set boundaries with people like you're an adult now. I think like until I like left my hometown, even though I was an adult, I still felt like a child.
Absolutely.
And
Yeah.
now like I feel like an adult. Like,
Right.
okay, well I live here, but I'm not doing that. Or, you know, I even though I live
hmm
here, I don't have to be involved with that or whatever.
Yeah. And you see that with people that don't leave home. Their
Very
boundaries are
enmeshed sometimes.
terrible. Yeah. They have terrible.
Sometimes, I mean, some people do great with it and they're just happily ever after in their hometown. I love that for you. But some people get kind of stuck or
Uh-huh. And it's
enmeshed
like, and it's
single.
not everywhere in their life. Like, I definitely think people that stay home forever probably have like maybe like better mental health than I do personally. But I notice there's definitely like there's somewhere in your life that is so like you just allow your boundaries to get demolished. And I'm just like, whoa, whoa, like what was that? And they're like, what? Oh, that's the part that I hate about my life that happens every Tuesday. And it's like, that was crazy. Like, you should change that.
It happens every Tuesday. No, totally. So I mean, I feel comfortable. I will say though, like I would not do it if not for Luis. Like the reason that I feel comfortable to like move back to my hometown area, the reason why like I feel good about doing that is because like I have him, he's always on my side. Like we are a team, like I'm not doing it like by myself. Certainly, if not for him, I would not. I wouldn't do it.
Absolutely. I agree. Yeah, that's the only reason I'm here is because of Luke. Like I told him like this is not like my number one. Like it never has been, you know. Even like when I was a kid and we moved back here, I was like I don't want to be here. But you know, I it's familiar, especially raising children, it's very familiar.
Yeah.
And at least I can, you know, we go to the doctor's offices that like I went to as a kid and I can be familiar and have that
Hmm.
familiarity.
Hmm.
But um but yeah, it's definitely not my first choice, but having Luke and having that support system and that person that's always on your side, you know, no matter who it is like so important.
Certainly, certainly. Yeah, and small towns are kind of funny and
Yeah.
embarrassing.
They're so fun. They're so fun to like people watch and like
Yeah,
just like and get to and like have regular moments, like have
yeah.
like regulars on like the same. Like that's like very healing, you know.
It really is because like in the city, I mean, you never, I mean, in like 12 years, 11 years of living here, like you don't run into people.
Right, like
If
you
you're
never
gonna
see
like
the
see
same.
somebody that you know, either it's like at work or like you're planning it.
Mm-hmm.
Like on just regular my day-to-day life, yeah, like I'm just surrounded by people I don't know,
Yeah.
you know, or even like my neighbors, I just don't know them,
Mm-hmm.
you know?
Yeah, there's no like lore, there's no like you
Right.
know the things. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know the
Yeah.
lore in this neighborhood. I know the happenings.
Yeah, I want to know who gave who gonorrhea. You know what I mean?
Literally.
I want to know. But yeah, no, I think it's going to be a good experience. But I'm really looking forward to being close to my grandparents to help them out.
Yes,
They're getting elderly, and I definitely want to be there for them the way that they have. Were always there for me as a kid. So
totally.
looking forward to that. Also, it's really, really fun. It's so fun because on that property, so on the property that my grandparents live on. My aunt also lives there in a separate home, and then my
Fun.
cousin also lives there in a separate home. So it's like
Cute.
three homes,
I love
and
that.
so they're all there. And then yeah, the whole family like lives in a pretty small like radius.
That's cool. Do they do like little gatherings like bonfires or
Yeah,
anything? That's
yeah.
fun.
They get together. They get to get together. They do stuff, especially like my cousins. Two of them have small kids.
Mm-hmm.
One of them is pregnant.
Oh, wow.
Congratulations to her. Um, and so they, bring their littles to grandma
Mm-hmm.
and grandpa's and stuff so that they can see them and get to know them and everything.
Yeah.
And then my aunt has a 4-year-old and a 3-year-old as well. So they're around too. So
Mm-hmm.
lots of like little
Little
kids,
people. Yeah.
yeah, little stuff. And then obviously all of Luis's family is in the area too. So his nieces and nephews are close by. So and then my childhood friends, they all have kids now and
Right.
like, all of that.
Wow.
So it's cool. I think it's gonna be really, really fun. And then just also to have some what's it called? What's it called when you have spending money? Spending money.
Yeah. I know what you're talking about. I know there's a word that I can't think of
Like
either.
income,
Oh, exposable.
exposable income. Yeah. Let's get some of that going.
I'm that's what I'm seeking too. If anyone's wondering.
Because because as we talked about last week, the hair, the roots. It's like half and half at this
Oh my
point. Who
God.
knows? Who knows?
Yeah.
Okay, are you ready to open your Labubu?
Oh my gosh, yeah. Okay,
I'm
guys,
so
so I am obsessed with Whatnot. It's honestly healing like a part of my anxiety because wow, TikTok was like really giving me some major anxiety there with all the breaking news. Like it's just like a lot. Like it was a lot. So now I found, well, I've seen Whatnot for a while, probably like around the same time that I got on. I need to grab the box. Hold on.
it's right next to me.
But yeah, I've seen Whatnot like the ads and stuff for it whenever it came out and I downloaded it and then I just like never looked into it. And then something made me look at it and I just didn't realize that they do like giveaways. Like they just do like they're like selling Pop Mart things and blind box things, but they're also like doing giveaways like the whole time that they do like wheel spins and then it's like auctioning. They have like it's yeah, it's basically like bidding, like kind
I
of similar.
downloaded it. I'm
It's
gonna
really
get into
fun.
it.
It's fun. But like the free element was really cool because I got a free Labubu.
And they already sent it to you?
They already sent it to me.
That's fast.
I won it on the 21st
That's so fast.
and I got it like this morning. I was like,
They
love.
rushed it.
I know I'm having so much fun. I get free things that I look at like I'm like I go on TikTok for a little bit and I'm like, oh, I'm on whatnot. And then I just go on
I
whatnot
need to
and
get some free things. Oh my gosh, I've gotta get an account.
you're gonna be like, wow, these people like need to stop bidding on things because every like live that's there, it's like the same four people that are just bidding over and over and over again, like
Wow.
trying, and it's like a little scary to watch because like the low bids are fun when it's like people that like if you go into the auction rooms that they're like 30 or less and they're getting big prizes. But then there's some where you're watching people bid like hundreds of dollars and they're getting like a $20 item.
Mhm.
That's a little cringe to watch because you're like, I'm watching someone that has a gambling addiction.
Yeah, you gotta
That's
know what it's like eBay.
It's just like eBay but live, like just like eBay.
You can't just be bidding to win. You need to only bid if it's like a good deal.
Yeah, and like I'll like, pop back in like throughout the day or like and some people do their lives like in the mornings or the nights because there's like hosts and it's very similar to like TikTok lives. It's like different rooms, different hosts and stuff like that, different channels, followers, whatever. It's like similar layout. It's just like all lives, all auctioning. I'm like obviously in the space of like toys and collectibles and Pop Mart and stuff. But there's like some like I'm also following a few like vintage purses. So there was like girls the other night that were giving away like Chanel bags like in their giveaway. And I was
Wow.
like, yeah, and some people like get crazy like deals and I love that for them. I don't know if I do ever spend money on it, I want to be like very like intentional with it.
Demure.
Because it's a little
Really
spooky.
demure.
It's a little spooky watching people spend so much money on things that they don't know what they're buying. Like,
Yeah.
that's really scary.
Yeah. Yeah.
But anyways, so I have this whole collection. I'm really just looking for this. You can't see because this. Oh, there we go.
Okay.
Hello. Okay. I'm really just looking for this guy, the secret, which is like a little rainbow gray guy, but I already have all of the other six. So if I pull something that I already have, it's going to that girl right there.
Oh, Labubu!
Okay, so we're
I
gonna
hope it's
open
the one
this.
you need. I hope it's the one you need.
I mean, it probably won't be, but
The secret.
oh, I'm gonna take a video on my phone too because I already put a what is it called when you like say what you're gonna do. So I'm just gonna also film it to the side. Okay, deep breath
So
in,
popular.
and
Let's do
then
it. I'm so pumped.
this is Hannah's first Labubu unboxing.
Unboxing ever in my whole life.
Oh, and we have the new packaging. Oh my gosh, I don't want to rip this box. There we go. They changed their packaging from like tear bags to little drawstring bags.
Okay.
Oh, so cute. Oh my God, I think it might literally be the pink one. Okay, Hannah, close your eyes.
Okay, I'm closed. I'm closed. I'm closed.
Shut the fuck up. Okay. Yes, Hannah's gonna be so happy. It's the literal one
Oh my
that Hannah wants.
gosh. Oh my
It's
gosh. She's so beautiful.
love.
She is beautiful.
Oh my God.
You're gonna come live with me.
You're going, you're going to Illinois.
You're going to Nashville
Nashville
for
first.
now. Nashville first.
And look, hold on, let me grab my
Oh
love.
my gosh. Oh my gosh, she's beautiful. I'm so jazzed. Oh, I'm so fucking jazzed.
That is so funny. This is the literal only one that Hannah wanted.
Yeah,
She
we
was like,
manifested
she,
that.
that is,
But I did want you to get the one that you needed.
but I'll get it eventually.
You'll get it. Your plushie was adorable.
Oh, I have to show my big boy. Yeah, I gotta show.
Yeah, you gotta show the plushie.
I wanna make our loves hug before. I pack away this one and
Do
send it
you
to
want to hear
you.
something so funny about Labubus?
Look, our Labubus are hugging before they come.
So cute. It's us.
It's us. Oh wow, this one is like way more like tie-dyed than mine, which I love. Like it's like very like pink. Like it's way more
Mhm.
pink. I love that. It's so cute. Oh my God.
They're
And they're all
literally
doodle
us.
bag.
So
They're us.
yesterday I walked into my meeting. I was meeting with my supervising physician for
Hmm.
like our monthly meeting to like sign my charts and stuff. And he walks in and he had a Labubu on his backpack.
No way.
Yeah, I was like, "You've
Oh
got a
look,
Labubu?" He was like, "Yeah,
your
he
little card.
loves like anime and oh, that's cute.
Your little card. Okay.
He
That is so
loves,
cute. I love that
yeah."
he loves Labubus.
I'm like, "Heck yeah,
What
heck
color did he have? Did he have like a certain color
blue."
one? Oh, love. I really want if he had sea salt coconut, that's like one I'm on the hunt for.
Yeah, he had it was blue and it was like hanging off his backpack, and I was just like so ecstatic to see like I don't know, he's probably 50-year-old man like with a little boo boo on it. That's like a literal MD.
And you'll be able
Like,
to show him your Labubu
oh
next.
my gosh, yeah, next time I meet with him, I'll be like, "Hey,
Hey, look.
you have a blue
Okay.
one and I have a pink one. Cute."
Yes.
So fitting and cute. I
Oh
love
my
it.
God. I love it. I am so happy that I pulled. That's what I was hoping. I was like, if I don't pull the one I want, I hope that I pull. Oh, and then this big boy is
Yes.
what my my husband got me this guy.
It's like, are you joking? I saw you unbox that and I was like, oh my God. He went for it.
You what? He did his big one. He really
He
did.
went for it. Good for him. Good for him. Have you seen the South Park Labubu episode?
I watched the clip when they were like, well, that's like perfect for our next topic. The one when
Okay.
they're talking to Jesus.
Oh, are we doing the Rapture next?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, no, that fits. That fits. I didn't know if we were doing Try Guys or
Oh yeah,
Rapture. Let's
we
do
can do the
Rapture. No, let's
rapture.
do Rapture. Okay. So this week, like all the stuff on social media has been about the Rapture. They were predicting it to be, were they predicting it the 22nd or the 23rd?
I think yesterday, I guess 23rd was when they're supposed to leave.
23rd. Okay.
What
Yeah.
heaven?
So there's legitimately people like selling cars, giving away money, like and quitting jobs, like really big,
Sobbing, like saying goodbye to everyone. Like,
saying goodbye to
wow.
everyone. Um, and this, okay, it did give me anxiety. I do have rapture anxiety. I do.
That's okay.
Yeah, and it is
Yours is
okay.
valid too. Like you
It
have
is okay to have rapture
trauma.
anxiety. I do have rapture anxiety. So I was having anxiety, but then I went outside and I got over it because I was like, okay, it's going to be okay. But this is the thing that I don't understand about rapture predictions is
Hmm.
that the Bible says, and I know the Bible, the
Yeah,
Bible says no man can predict the day or the hour
that's
that
right.
the Lord is going to return to the earth. I don't know the exact verbiage except for no man can know the day or the hour or the time.
Hmm.
So that's what I don't understand about the predictions is if you are knowing the Bible and knowing all these details about the rapture, which you must have studied the Bible to learn these details,
Of
right?
course,
About the
like yeah, like thoroughly, yeah.
trumpets and the clothes being left and the flying through the air, then surely you've read the part that says that no man can know the day or the hour.
And they're obsessed with knowing the day and the hour. I've seen like multiple like cult I've heard on it like on a little bit culty. I've seen cult documentaries on like many rapture thoughts, you
Mhm.
know. And what's really sad with a lot of these like extremist religions is that sometimes, not all the time, but sometimes it does lead into like a mass unaliving of like people that like take themselves out because they're like, you know, like poison themselves, they drink the Kool-Aid kind of thing. Like, and that is really scary, this like extreme belief that like you have to go to heaven right now, you know? It's just like if truly Jesus wants you to like be here and be okay and to live a good life and to treat people well.
Yeah.
Like if you practice religion, you know, the intentions are very thoughtful and good. I
Mhm.
think it gets really mixed up when like men and women put all their additional
You're
beliefs into
exactly
it.
right. You're
Yeah.
exactly right. Because I think that like just basic, the basic premise of Christianity, I feel like is very plain,
Yes.
straightforward, and chill.
Literally. Yeah.
And I mean, I would consider myself to be a Christian. I do believe in God.
Hmm.
I'm not a big avid churchgoer. I go sometimes. I go when I feel like I want to or need to.
Right.
But like, I mean, I talk to God sometimes and I think that it's valid and
Same.
like real. But I've always had really conflicting feelings about the rapture and also about like heaven.
Hmm.
Because when I was growing up in the church, I didn't really like those people.
Hmm.
Like a lot of them. I mean, some of them, yeah. But like
Hmm.
the majority of them, I would say, I think you're weird.
Hmm.
Like even as a child, I was like weird.
Like uncomfortable.
Clocking,
Yeah.
yeah, clocking the
Hmm.
weirdness
Hmm.
as a child. And I have always just had this like conflicting feeling. Like I do want to go to heaven when I die. I do not want to go to hell when I die.
Hmm.
Um, I think that I'm gonna go to heaven when I die,
Hmm.
but I was, I don't know if I want to be in heaven with these people for like eternity.
Totally. Yeah. I
Like
get it.
that's always
Yeah.
been a thought of mine. And then it's like also like, what is heaven gonna be like? Am I gonna like it there?
Right.
I know that sounds insane, but it's been like a
Yeah.
huge thought.
Have you ever read Journey of Souls?
No.
Oh my God, you have to. I'll send you the link for it.
Okay.
I always felt the same.
Okay.
I was baptized Catholic when I was like born because
Okay.
my great grandmother is from Spain
Mhm.
and then immigrated to Jamaica. So she's like very like she's has passed as of like 2 years ago, but she was like incredibly like religious, like always made all of us wear evil eye necklaces,
Mhm.
like all the babies had to wear gold, like it kept us safe, like we all had our own like I got the cross that she wore for me that had like a ruby in the middle. Like she was very like very much like that. And I feel like I've like taken on those traits of like if I go anywhere like that's gonna make me anxious or nervous, I always wear my beads and like stuff like that. Like it's just, so I definitely resonate with religion in that way, of like the safe feelings like praying
Yeah.
and but I also believe that church can be anywhere that you feel a
Me too. And
connection
that's
to
why
God.
I don't go all of the time. I do, like I said, like I do go from time to time. And when I do
Hmm.
go, I always like enjoy it.
Yeah,
Especially like non-denominational. So I grew up Baptist. I
right.
would never probably go to a Baptist church, but
Yeah, same.
non-denominational can be really uplifting. And I just find that they like when I go to non-denominational church services, I feel like I get more encouragement and uplifting more so than just like what's in the Bible. Like I feel like they're just teaching like applicable daily lessons,
Totally.
like
Yeah.
skills and like things to help you in your daily life that are tied to the Bible.
Hmm.
Like that's just what I feel like I'm getting from that. Whereas like Baptist, like when I went to like the Baptist church as a kid, like I just felt like they just wanted you to be scared.
Yeah, and like punish, and it's all about like shame and
Yeah,
shame
and
and
again,
shame.
I'm like, but why though? Because like the Bible, again, the actual Bible says like God hasn't given us a spirit of fear. He's given us a spirit of power and of love and of a sound mind.
Hmm.
So why are you trying to fucking scare me?
Yeah, it's
I don't
so
like that.
conflicting. No. Literally, like I like absolutely believe that there was like a Jesus, and I think that his intentions were so good and pure, and he probably was like a Reiki healer because the way he's described is like healing touch,
Mhm.
and like he put his hands on people and he healed them, and he's healed them like in such a spiritual way, and I think that like I just wish that people that right now that are in this like world of like fear could just remember like where Jesus was born, where, like let's just like, if we care so much about Jesus and live like Christ, then like live like Christ.
Yeah.
Like literally, like go outside and do something for somebody that needs help instead of making fun of them, making fun of their ethnicity. Like there's just so much like conflicting things happening in our society, and it's like confusing to watch,
Hmm. Hmm.
definitely. Like it's
Yeah.
like to people, I think like you and I that are like very big like critical thinkers, it's very confusing to watch because like we like don't agree on everything like politically, but like we both are critical thinkers and we're almost always on the same page with like what the fuck is going on.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
that's an issue, you know? It shouldn't be like
Yeah.
you shouldn't feel like that in your society. You should be like, I feel safe in the country that I live in, you know? It
Yeah.
should it should feel safe. And
Yeah.
it's unfortunate.
Yeah. And I do feel bad for these people that are in the throes of this, this rapture thing, because I remember, okay, I mean, like, if they've been, it's hard, right? Because, like, if they've been raised that way, it's really hard. But then again, there is that personal responsibility once you become an adult that you should educate
Right.
yourself and, like, figure shit out on your own. But I do feel bad for them. I do.
I
Because
do too.
they really truly, like, are, like, in distress. Um, but I can't remember where I was going with that. Mm,
Well, and to add to that, it's not even, it's like a deep indoctrination too.
yeah.
Like what we're witnessing, especially like you coming from like more of like a psycho perspective, and then me coming from like a sociological perspective, I see a lot when I see people like having those big feelings,
Mm,
I know for a fact that they have witnessed those big feelings with their own two eyes their whole life in mass groups of people. So
mm,
that they get on their phone and they're sobbing and they're in distress because they are so indoctrined to believe that something really terrible is going to happen because
mm,
they've watched like you said like going to church. They're going to church maybe multiple times a week and they're seeing that and being told that, and
yeah.
people are crying over them possibly speaking in tongues, possibly doing things that might, even if they're like willing to do it, might be feeling uncomfortable,
Yeah.
and they're getting deeply indoctrined, and it's
Yeah.
sad to watch. Like I see their pain and I definitely empathize because
Yeah. Me too.
it's a lot.
Okay. I remember what I was going to say. So, like, when
Mhm.
I was 11 was when it was the year 2000. And I want to say that, like, 2 years before that. So, for like, I want to say for about 2 solid years. So, like, from the time I was 9 until the time I was 11, we were in this church. And this pastor was cuckoo for motherfucking Cocoa Puffs, okay?
Ugh,
This guy was so convinced that all the computers were going to crash. The whole world was going to
yes.
crash at midnight on January 1st, 2000.
Hmm.
Our whole world was going to implode. He was so convinced. I mean, he had stockpiled so much food. He dug a hole in the back of his house to shit in because he said that the plumbing wasn't gonna work.
Oh my
Like,
word.
I'm not even kidding you. Like, literally was like, y'all better be, digging trenches and digging, holes in the back so you have somewhere to like shit after Y2K. I mean, like, what? So that was a big one.
Yeah.
Then I think that we had that same vibe after 9/11. I think it was again. So like 10 years later. No, not 10 years later.
Two,
Just a
one,
couple years later.
1 year later.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah. So it was like, okay, Y2K, then 9/11. And then there was that prediction of 2011. I don't remember
Oh, like the 2012. That's when I graduated.
2012. Okay, yeah. I don't recall the details on that one
Hmm.
because
That was like our senior. We're such dicks. That was like our senior year shirts. Was like the world's gonna end. And we like we
yeah.
Yeah, these shirts. I'll have to find a picture. It's so funny.
Yeah, if you find it, plug it in
Yeah.
here. I was a new grad, like I was in my first year of nursing or second year of nursing, and I was like working night shift, and I didn't get too stressed out about that one. Was there, I think there was also one around 2017 for some reason.
Yeah, like the
2017.
Mayan calendar. I think that
Or
one
yeah, the
was
calendar's ending. Okay, then there was obviously COVID. Like the whole time, people were like, "This is
2020.
it. This is Armageddon. This is Civil War. Like every day was like some new insane threat to your life,
Hmm.
like for months and years on end. And then this now,
Yeah.
I don't.
What does that like do to like people's minds to constantly being like, okay, this is it. Like, I'm sure that causes like autoimmune diseases, PTSD, like
The
that
cortisol of
can't be good
your
for you.
adrenals are burnt, baby. Your adrenals are non-existent.
Oh my God. Like that cannot be good for your
So,
mind.
I mean, yeah, so I have like mixed feelings about Rapture and like heaven, but then I like I tell myself, I'm like, maybe I think there's a lot of people that think they're going to heaven that aren't going to heaven.
Absolutely
Okay.
agree.
So that's there I'm like, okay, so like it's it's gotta be good people up there, right? Like I
Totally.
mean it has to be. It's heaven. So I'm like, yeah,
Hmm.
I okay, yeah, so then I'll be like, yes, I want to go. I'm gonna go.
I'm gonna absolutely send you the Journey of Souls book because you will love. So basically, it's just like a hypnotherapist doctor that takes people to like their past life of when they passed,
Okay.
and they describe what like heaven is to them. And they all have. It's so interesting because it's like happens throughout like 20 years, and every time he hypnotizes people, they have the same story.
Okay.
Their like soul is like an orb and it leaves their body. And then the orb kind of wants to stay because it can feel like the people still need it. But
Yeah,
then,
exactly. Yeah.
yeah, but then the orb goes and then it like stays an orb and it's around all these other orbs, but it like finds familiar orbs and they're not even like some of the orbs like aren't even people from this lifetime. Like sometimes it's like I met my wife from like the 50s or and it's so interesting because there's that new movie that's coming out which is kind of like where do you want to like spend your eternity with, and
Hmm.
it's like this woman that fell in love with two men in her lifetime. But yeah, from the gist of it, from Journey of Souls, that's what I believe like heaven will be like, is we're all just balls of light. And I think it's kind of like I agree. I don't really know if it's like a heaven like or hell like. I think that people are just the decisions that you make in this life are, your karmic path. The decisions that you make are what you're gonna look forward to,
Hmm. Hmm.
ultimately.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's just like treat others the way you want to be treated.
Right. Always. You should just always be
Yeah.
doing that. There's not, yeah, you shouldn't be being nice to people because you don't want to go to hell. That's not a good reason.
No, no.
Like you should be just being a
Yeah.
good, kind, chill person because that's the best way to live. And it's good for
Yeah.
you. Like honestly, like it's good for you and your health for you to be a good person.
Right.
And
Oh my
not
gosh.
be-
Yeah, no, so true. I had this moment with Blue today, and he's 3, and he was frustrated, and he just like started like hitting. And I was like, even when we're frustrated, we can still be kind.
Mhm.
And like he has enough like understanding to understand that. And he immediately just like released his frustration and just hugged me. And I was like, even when we're angry, we can still choose to be kind. And we can say, I'm really frustrated right now, and maybe I need a hug. Or maybe I need to go sit by myself. Maybe I need to go journal. Like, and maybe some adults need to talk to themselves like they're 3 years old.
I think most definitely. Yes, I can answer that for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do. They really, really, really do. But all that
Right.
being said, like I have this very niche and unique fear. I'm flying tomorrow and I have this very niche and unique fear that the rapture is going to happen while I'm on the plane. I don't know if you've ever heard of the Left Behind series or the Left Behind movies. Okay, so
The leftovers? That one?
no, Left
Oh.
Behind. Left Behind.
Oh.
The first scene of the first movie and book, it's movies and books, is they're on a flight and they're midway through the flight and half of the people on the plane disappear.
Oh, that's how The Leftovers is too. It's a really good show. I'll
Okay.
have to send it to you.
Yeah. And
Maybe
so
don't watch it right now.
have this unique and niche fear that that's gonna happen to me tomorrow. And I think that like both of the pilots are gonna get raptured and I don't know what's gonna happen.
Oh, I see. Okay.
And so
Okay.
then we're just floating. Or what if the air traffic controller gets raptured? You know what I mean?
Okay. Well, if you get raptured, you get to meet Jesus, right? Is that what
I know,
happens
but
when
what
you're
if I
raptured?
don't? But what if I don't get raptured, but the pilots do?
You're still gonna meet Jesus.
Oh yeah, good point. Point.
You're gonna meet Jesus either way.
Okay, so whether I get raptured or whether only the pilots get raptured.
Same place, different way.
Okay, your answer is better than Luis's. I felt like when Luis got home from work tonight, I was like, oh, brother, I am scared of my flight tomorrow. And he was like, yeah, I know you're always scared of your flight. And I was like, no, no, like legitimately. So I like pulled the scene up on YouTube and he was like, Hannah, please. He was like, I beg you, like, stop.
He's like, I don't have the capacity for this.
No, oh my gosh, I'm like crying. He literally was just like, he was like, look, if I had any, because he's not coming on that flight. He's like, if I had any concerns for your safety, like I would not let you get on the plane. He's like, I have no concerns for your safety. You're gonna be, and I'm gonna be with Seth. So,
Oh, that's good. Well, and you guys will just like have a kiki about it, you know? You'll just be
yeah, no, we're
laughing
literally
and
gonna just laugh the entire time. So every time that me and him fly together, we sit like on in the last row
uh-huh.
back there with like the flight attendants. And, we usually
That's
like,
fun.
bullshit with the flight attendants, and I'll be like, hey, death,
Save me first.
I'm deathly afraid. Like, please help me. And they're always so nice. So shout out to flight attendants. If you're working on American Airlines tomorrow, I know you definitely won't be hearing this, but you might hear it in hindsight. And if it was me that you helped, thanks in advance.
No, and sometimes, it's like when things are like going good, I think it's good for like your anxiety to be like, wow, like things are going well right now. Instead of like, oh my God, what if this happens? What if that
You're
happens?
right.
Just like, wow, this day's going really well. Or like
Yeah.
I was really worried. Like that's what during Blue's dental appointment, I just had to keep doing that to myself.
Yeah.
Like, wow, I was worried about this moment and that went really good. And this moment went really good. And
Mhm.
just checking off that mental list of like, this is going really good right now,
That's what I'm gonna
instead
do.
of,
Everything that goes well tomorrow, like when we get to the airport and that goes good, I'm gonna be like, yes. When we get through security, I'm gonna be like, yes. When we find our
yeah.
gate, I'm gonna be like, yes.
Hmm.
When I take my Xanax, I'm gonna be like, yes.
Yes.
You know what's crazy, pants, about this whole thing is that the Xanax, it doesn't even like make me not anxious. All it does is like lets me force myself to walk onto the plane.
Mm, I feel that. I mean, we
And I'm
talked about that with
still wigging the entire fucking time.
hmm
But it does allow me to get onto the flight.
that's good. I mean, anything that gets you on there.
Yeah, and then from there I'm just like playing solitaire, um, you know, anything I can do to distract myself. So that says we're gonna watch Sex and the City, so
Fun.
that'll be good.
Yeah. Oh my God, there's so many like relatable like episodes too of like I love Sex and the City because like life started for them like when they were like 30. So I always think like, wow, we really are in season one of
Mhm.
our lives.
Yeah. Well, that's how it is in Manhattan, period.
True. So
That's
true.
Manhattan vibes.
It's a bunch of baby
Like
men and baby women.
if you're getting married, if you're in a serious relationship like before the age of 40, they're like, "What? You're a baby. What are
Yeah.
you doing?"
Get to work. Get back to
Yeah.
your job,
No,
you
they'll be like,
intern.
"You're too young. You're too young to settle down." And they'll be like 40. I'm like, "Okay."
Yeah.
Manhattan vibes. So
I
different.
need that.
So
I need
different. But
somebody to say that to me.
you're just a baby.
Just a baby.
You're literally so young.
Oh, have you watched Broad City before?
Yes.
Remember when she's like, "What do you think? I'm a child bride?" And she's 27.
Yeah. Yeah.
I
No,
can't get
that's a
married.
good show. I
Oh my
love
God.
that show.
Oh, that's a good watch.
Okay, tell us about Try Guys.
Oh Lord. Okay, so I'll explain this newly because Hannah's never heard of this lore.
Obviously.
So, you know BuzzFeed?
Yes.
Right. Okay. So BuzzFeed had a bunch of like different segments from like 2012 to 20. I mean, they still have the segments, they're just not as. Oh, you were frozen for a second. They still have them, but they're just not as like big as they once were.
Mhm.
But they used to really like dominate like YouTube and like socials and stuff like that. But one of BuzzFeed's like big moments was Try Guys, and it was four of their, I guess I don't know what they were. They were just like the talent, like the hosts, they just spoke and they tried things and they would go do like different, like try different foods, try different clothes. I think there was like an episode where they'd like try drag. They just like tried, like try things. And it was just like fun, like very wholesome. YouTube, like it's all still there. Like it's just like wholesome YouTube content. And one of the try guys was Ned Fulmer, and he was like very high up in BuzzFeed. Like he was not, I mean, all of the guys were that were like the try guys. Um and the other try guys were Zach Kornfeld, Eugene, and then Keith. And they were all like
Weren't they
soup.
pranking each other?
Sometimes they did all kinds of things. They did
Okay.
like,
I know about the pranking each other.
yeah, they did. Sometimes they pranked each other. Sometimes they did like, what's that called? When you do when you're like getting tested, lie detector testing, stuff like
Okay.
that.
Mhm.
So there was an assistant producer on Try Guys, and I think her name was Alex. And well, I'm leaving out Ned's wife. Shit. Okay. Ned married. He was married. I think all of the guys were married, and they were all like family men. They're like older than us, just like a little bit older than us. To me, they're like later 30s. Like so to me, like when I watched them, like they were like in their later 20s when I was like a teenager kind of thing. So but yeah, so they were like at the peak of their moment, and it came out that Ned, one of the try guys, was cheating on his wife, and they had two children. They were really popular on TikTok because obviously all of the like YouTube people went over to TikTok during COVID, and like because COVID and TikTok coincide. And yeah, they popped off on TikTok, and then all of this stuff about Ned cheating with Alex, his producer, came everywhere. And this was around 2022, I believe. And yeah, it was crazy. Oh, Ariel is his wife, but it was absolutely crazy. And then they just went dark for 3 years. Ned has not posted anything since around this time, 2022. Him and his wife.
Mhm.
So everybody assumed that they just stayed together and they just like fell off of the internet. And they're like, whatever, like we're not going to judge her if she stays with like her baby daddy kind of thing.
Mhm.
So, let me find out what his podcast is called. So Ned comes back last week with a podcast called, what is this podcast called? Oh, Rock Bottom is his new podcast. And his first guest is Ariel, his who we all think right now is his wife. No, she left him right after the cheating scandal, and
Mhm.
they just like decided to navigate divorce and co-parenting alone. But oh my God, you have to watch the clips of Ariel just like you can just tell that she has no like she holds nothing back. He's like, "Do you forgive me?" And she's like, "No. Why would I forgive you? You cheated on me. You ruined our family." Like she still co-parents with him. They still travel together, all kinds of things. But it was just like fascinating because he's sitting there like a fish out of water, like clammy and just like wet and confused. And she is just like calm. She's just
Yes.
she's calm and also this man is very fish-like, but oh my God, it's crazy because you can see at Ned Fulmer's peak that he like really thinks he's the shit. Like
Mhm.
he's producing on BuzzFeed, like he has a hit show on YouTube. His wife is a baddie, like she works with him. He's hooking up with the producer. Like he was definitely
Now he's
peaking.
just a limp fish.
Yeah, and
He's just
now
a
he's a
limp fish.
fish. Now he's a soggy fish. And it's just like, oh my
He's
God.
probably happier than ever.
Literally. And now he's like trying to like, I mean, honestly, he should really just do that episode and then just stay off the internet because everybody's like, Ariel, we love you. Like, we want to
Oh
support
yeah.
you. And then people won't even watch his podcast because they don't want to give him the views, because he's one of those people, like, he's so big. Like, if he just gets back on the internet, he's gonna make money. Like he's gonna make money on YouTube and TikTok because he has a massive like following. Like yeah, and I know I don't know, but it was really crazy. I'll have to send you some like of the lore of when everything was happening because it
Yeah.
was like this like BuzzFeed family and then after that it just really like disintegrated.
Men are in everything.
Truly, especially ones that
Actually,
look like fish.
actually, I'm glad he looks like a fish. Uh,
Uh,
well, yeah, send me the clips, but good. I'm happy
yes,
for Ariel. I think Ariel is probably happier than ever. I think she's
I
probably
think so too.
thriving, like, get that man off of her back.
Yes.
Like,
I almost want to watch it just because I just love her. And she said she's not coming back to the internet, but she does own a business. Like I would love to support whatever
yeah,
business
whatever
she
you want,
has.
girl.
I
Let
don't
us know.
care. I want to support it.
Yeah, I literally don't care what it is. Could be
Literally. Oh my God.
anything.
Oh,
Could be
I
anything.
love I love it.
Okay, you want to hit us with the positivity pickle?
Yes, my friends, we have a new segment called the Positivity Pickles because my husband got me a bunch of pickles with positive affirmations on it.
Yay. I
Okay,
remember when you used to do the frog cards on
I
the frog
know.
cards.
I literally just put them at my desk because I was looking at those. Okay,
Yeah,
one fell out, so this
that,
is what
that's the one.
this is what we're gonna end. Oh, this is a good one. This is what we're gonna end on. You are more than your to-do list.
Oh, thank God.
You're so much more. And look, that's me and Hannah. That's me and
That's
Hannah
us.
telling you.
That's us telling you that you're more than your to-do list. So just remember that this week to
You
our
are.
beautiful 11 subscribers.
Yes. Never forget how much we love you.
We love you dearly. We love you so much, unconditionally.
And we will see you next week. Thank you so much for listening and watching.
Buenos noches.